Hello and welcome to Archaeobotany. In this episode we'll cover the history of ground cereals in Greece in the Neolithic. Let's get started. In Neolithic Greece, a wide range of different cereal species were used. Due to being at the crossroads of both Asia and Europe, the ancient Greek peoples were the first to become totally reliant on wheat and barley. Cereals have also historically been processed in many different ways, either via cooking or other means, to allow for the improvement of the amount of nutrients absorbed by individuals who consume the grain. These methods include cooking via roasting, boiling, or baking, fermentation, or by grinding it up. This paper by Dr. Valmoti searches for evidence of these three methods throughout ancient Greek dig sites, as well as the various grains used. Let's get started. Due to the poor preservation conditions of ancient Greece, the wild cereals available to the Greek people of that time period remain unknown. However, there are some exceptions. For instance, materials found at the Franchi cave, dated to the Mesolithic era, showcase the use of wild barley by these ancient Greek people. A more recent survey of ancient Greek sites have found new samples, including the glooms of wheat, as well as the glooms of einkorn and emmer, as well as a mysterious third type of wheat that resembles a wild species. Examples of free threshing wheat have also been found in a few cases, either in waste form or in storage units, although it was used at a much smaller scale than gloom wheats at that time, based on limited findings of such grain in comparison to the gloom variety. In many Neolithic dig sites in Greece, in terms of grain seed numbers found in that dig site, einkorn dominates that area, followed by that strange new species of wheat that resembles a wild species. In a few other sites, emmer seems to dominate. In Bronze Age dig sites, gloom variety wheat seem to continue to be predominant in such societies, again based on the dig site evidence. There's also indications of barley processing consisting of ground up internodes and rachises of barley. Based on this remnant material, they've identified both 6-row and 2-row barley strains alongside naked and hulled varieties of barley, although they could not tell which ones appeared more frequently. During the Bronze Age, based on evidence from different dig sites in Greece, spelt wheat and pearl millet were first found. They were found in sites such as Arkadiko, which dates around the end of the 3rd millennium BC, and Castanas and Asaros, which date to the second half of the 2nd millennium BC. The millet seeds, for instance, were also contained in a miniature pot at that time period, showcasing greater advancements in pottery. Now on to cereal processing history. Now on to the processing of cereals based on archaeobotanical data. In most of the dig sites, cereal processing byproducts are common, although the remnants of the processing process of winnowing and coarse sieving are rarer, due to it being limited in how many remnants are charred, allowing it to be preserved. They have, however, found some examples in the late Neolithic dig site in Makri and the late Bronze Age dig site in Asaros. The most common example of wheat processing are gloom remnants, which are made through the process of dehusking wheat in hulled wheat varieties. Using writings from ancient Greek authors, it was found that although barley is considered a poor person's food now, back in the day, barley was considered the highest grade grain due to its healing properties and high nutrition. The healing properties being partially true due to the fact that it can lower blood cholesterol to a certain degree. In the Bronze Age sites of northern Greeks, known as Mesoretumba and Arkadikou, I'm definitely mispronouncing those words, the researchers found remnants of different grains in a ground-up form. An additional Bronze Age site called Egnokori found remnants of ground grain preparations as well. In a house that was likely burned down based on archaeological evidence, they found remnants of ground up grain in a clay container. Due to their physiological remnants that could be somewhat discerned, it was likely einkorn wheat. In yet another dig site, they found remnants of barley in a ground up form as well. They also found remnants of grain that show evidence of boiling before grinding, similar to a Bulgarian dish called bulgur, which is also found in Greece. In ancient Greece, bulgur, drachmas, and kishk, all of which I'm probably mispronouncing, are common pastas made by the ancient Greeks and modern Greeks today. There's also evidence of writings that mention the use of einkorn and emmer as ingredients for making such pastas. Now on to the specific written sources to connect the archaeological and modern data together. Within the Mediterranean, recipes for the infusion of barley to make different dishes in combination with meat, milk products, and various other fruits and vegetables is common in both Persian, Lebanese, and other Middle Eastern societies, much of which were found in the 12th century. These were obtained by the author Abrel Salviv. One of the common dishes is called kisk. The preparations for these ancient Middle Eastern dishes are similar to ancient Greek dishes as well, and such recipes were mentioned in both ancient Greek cookbooks and ancient Greek mythology, such as the works by Hesiod. And much of the ingredients, grain-wise, found in both societies are found in the dig sites of ancient Greece, prepared in such a way that could be used to make such recipes, i.e. boiling followed by grinding. Based on many of these writings, several traditional foods found both in ancient Greece and Bulgaria show similarities to these ancient recipes as well, which may be as old as the ancient Bronze Age cultures. Well, that covers everything. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this video. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to me on BitChute for a greater variety of content, 4 videos a week. And thank you to all my subscribers on both platforms. I appreciate it.